Hello everyone, my name is Vanessa. Welcome to my daily live stream where I read my Bible. This is my morning Bible time that I share with you guys. I sit in my backyard. I enjoy this beautiful weather before I go to work. I'm reading from the New International Version Bible. I'm in the New Testament, and I just continue from yesterday where we left off. And we are in Matthew chapter 26. I don't read the entire chapter because it is a lot. I don't know why I'm worried about what I'm looking like, but okay, what was that noise? So I take it one section at a time. I'm going to show you what I mean. You see the black dark headers? I need more hands here. So this is going to be a really, really short section today. My Bible titles it, Judas Agrees to Betray Jesus. Yep, a little at a time so we can understand it. Then one of the 12, the one called Judas Iscariot, went to the chief priest and asked, "What are you willing to give me if I deliver him over to you?" So they counted out for him 30 pieces of silver. From then on, Judas watched for an opportunity to hand him over. So they're talking about Jesus, right? Judas goes and tells the chief priest, "What would you give me if I delivered Jesus over to you?" And then Judas waited for the opportunity to hand Jesus over. That was all. It all had to pass. It had to be this way. At that point, Judas did not have free will, is what I believe. I believe that God is like, this is what you're doing because it has to be done. And now Judas is like a villain. Isn't that what they're called, the bad people? He's one of the OG villains. The original villain. Yes, no coincidences. Everything happens for a reason. I know that's so short. Let's see, what else can we discuss in this? Hello, Jackson Geo. I'm going to see what else I can find for this scripture. Judas agrees to betray Jesus. My day has just started and it's starting out great. How is your day? Okay, y'all, this is where I'm going to switch it over to the sky. So I'm going to go off here and try to capture. Okay, there we go. This is what I'm enjoying while I read my Bible and spend time with y'all. I don't think that captures like how bright it is. Right there. At the church I go to, they say that Jesus was God in human form. I think so too. Yes, he is one person. The same. You know, I'm not sure what I really think about that, Graham. All these years I've been a little confused, but I think so. Because the Bible says to worship God, to put him first. Yeah, I think so too. So when I'm saying God, when I'm saying Jesus, I'm speaking of the same thing, person. Oh, it is so beautiful. The mornings are absolutely wonderful. But you have to get up early. If I was sitting out here at 9 o'clock, it would not be the same. Okay, while we look at the sky that I'm looking at, which is absolutely wonderful, I'm going to think about, what am I grateful for? What am I thankful for? Like Jesus was God in human form, to give as a sort of template so we could see the way we are supposed to be living and to save us from sin. Yes. Yep. Exactly. Do you guys see the birds, or is that too high? Oh, yeah, I think I had. Oh, but you can see that the plane. I think that's so cool. Okay, there's some birds coming through. Do you see them? There they go. I was trying to get some fake grass and just make a little like background of me sitting in the, yeah, you can hear them? Okay, good. I was trying to make a background with fake grass that I would be sitting on while I do a morning video so you could actually see the sun like in my face or whatever. But that has not worked out because it's just absolutely beautiful. Okay, I'm going to go back to me. Okay. So, I'm still going to enjoy the sky, but I'm going to write down what I'm grateful for. What am I thankful for? My hair looks flat on this side. I'm trying to get it to look the same. Okay, that's good enough. Today is March 28th. And we read Matthew 26. Yes, Graham, that's a good one. It's like, it's hard. It's hard to find good people. Hi, Oliva. But I always have to remind myself, we are not perfect. We fall short. When I meet someone, I assume that they're good, that they have good intentions. That they do want to do good. Okay, instead of tea, I remember that I had leftover coffee from a restaurant, a fast food. Oh, yeah. And this is so good, y'all. That's what I need today. Yes. And then sometimes I have to think, okay, maybe they don't know better. So I'll take a moment, only when I feel led to, because it's not every time I want to sit and talk to somebody, but I will have a conversation as kindly as I can to teach them or show them, like a different way. And then they can receive it how they want. It's interesting how you can, it's just the little things. For instance, if someone dropped their straw, because it's happened, okay? And you're there and you're able to pick it up, but you choose not to. Like, you can tell who the good person is. And someone comes and they're like, oh, I got it for you. It's just tiny little things that tell you there is good out there. Oh, yes, Graham. I try. I try. Because when I say that I want to get to heaven, that's my number one goal. I mean it. And I have to remind myself sometimes, Vanessa, you're trying to get to heaven, so don't mess this up. Or when somebody opens the door, holds the door open for like an elderly who has a walker or someone who's in a wheelchair. It's those little tiny, we call it acts of kindness, but to me that's little, that's goodness. That's when you know there is good out there. It's a beautiful day, a beautiful morning. Here comes a plane. Yes, that's awesome, Graham. Okay, yesterday at work, somebody's AC was not working. So to me, that's urgent. It's an emergency to get it fixed, especially when it gets so hot here. So I called um, the maintenance guy. He's like, I don't know what's wrong. I can't fix it. So I called an outside company. And while the tenant knew they had this problem, I went to them, gave them notice. I'm like, someone's coming to fix it. And I gave her notice. And she's like, you don't have to give us notices. We already know. And she's like, nobody else did. And I'm thinking, she's like, we've been here for many, many years. And you are the only one who gives us notices for everything. And I was like, well, that's my job. And when I hear things like that, it really does make me feel good. Do I fear getting old? Graham, I have a feeling if I do not get a husband, if the Lord doesn't send me a husband, I have a feeling I'm going to end up in a nursing home, which makes me a little bit sad. Because no one in my family goes to a nursing home. We all take care of each other. But I only have one child. So is my one child going to take care of me? I don't know. Maybe my grandkids will. But I don't want to be alone. I think I have to figure it out, when the time comes, because I'm trying to be active and work out so that I will be able to do things on my own for a long time. I've mentioned that I watched this lady, she's 73. She's alone. She's widowed, but she's alone. She has a house, and I'm like, I hope I'm active like she is at that age. So I am a little fearful of getting old, but I'm not worried about death. Yeah. Because at some point I know I won't be able to take care of myself. Yeah. But hopefully that's not for a long, long time. Since you brought that up, Graham, my mom, okay, she passed away of cancer shortly before she turned 64. She had my dad, who looked after her throughout the day, like all the time. He was there. It was just perfect timing that my mom's sister was going through a divorce. So my mom's sister moved in to also help take care of my mom. So my aunt would cook. And my mom was teaching my dad how to do things on his own because she did everything for him. So she would walk him through how to wash his clothes. I know it seems small, but he didn't know how to do any of those things because my mom did it. So she taught him how to wash his clothes, what to do. Yes. And we had other family members who would come by and help out where they could. A lot of donations came in. It was just beautiful. Like, I want to cry thinking about it. Graham, you should have waited to ask that question at the end of the day. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I do kind of worry. But in the Bible, it says tomorrow will be another day. Like, let's just worry about today. So that's how I come back around and just stay focused. But hopefully either, my son or my daughter-in-law or my grandkids or maybe even my nieces and nephews who I am close to, my brother's kids, hopefully they'll help out. I'll be like, if you help me out, I'll put you in my will. The full armor of God, yes. Yep. And who knows, I might, okay, I will. My future husband will come, and he might, maybe he will have kids too. So there will be more help. I don't know, but I just am hoping for the best. I'm hoping for the best. No, you're fine, Graham. It was an emotion that I was able to shake off quickly. Okay, when I used to work at the other job and I had like a 30-minute drive to get there, you guys, I used to be all in my emotions. I would be talking to God the whole time, praying, and next thing I know, I would just be crying. I was like, Vanessa, you're going to work. Get yourself together. I'm going to end this poll so I don't forget. I keep forgetting to end the poll, and then I can't start another one until like a whole day later. Actually, no, that's not true. This has to upload even though it's live, and as long as this is uploading, I cannot do another poll. I'm going to put down the question 2. I now pray for my son's safety, worrying times we are going through. Yes, and your prayer is going to be so powerful for him. Yep, I pray for my son every day. Every day. I pray protection over him. I pray that he is equipped with what he needs to get through. I pray away illness. I pray away injury. Yes, it happens still, but I still pray for it. I do not stop praying. I pray that he follows Jesus Christ, who is the truth and the way to everlasting life. Yeah, I never stop praying for my child. That's good. I'm glad you pray, Graham, for your son. All right, Graham, it's been good hanging out. You know what? If it's quiet at work, I'm going to go live at work. I'm going to look into it. Yes, that too, Graham. I'm not good at remembering. It's not a habit for me, but when I do pray before food, I'm the same. I'm like, thank you that I have this food. And I pray away any uncleanliness, and may it nourish my body. Something like that. You know, God knows the intention. You might not have the exact words, but God knows what you're trying to say. Okay, I'm going to head out to work. I've got a few things to do, but I'm feeling great. I obviously am ready for the day. I read my Bible. I focused on what am I grateful for. And Athena, have a good day. And I pray on my way to work. That's my schedule right now. Yeah, I send y'all peace, love, and may God bless you. Today's going to be what you make of it. Make it a great day.